Welcome, basketball fans, to the first round matchup, regional matchup between the Comets of Waupaca and the Blue Jays of Menasha. Dan Nelson here from Zaleski Sports with Gus Olson doing all the hard work on the production side of things. We are here in Waupaca. Comets with the 7 seed, Blue Jays with the 10 seed. Looking towards how these teams finished the regular season, Waupaca ended with an overall record of 13-11, and the Blue Jays of Menasha ended the regular season 11-13. Comets led by Aaron Wolf with 16 points a game, Austin Adamczyk with 12 points a game, and Ethan Harms with 10 points a game. Menasha led by Josiah Hibbler with 13, Travion Lockridge with 12, and J.C. McComey with just under 10 a game. The Comets coached by head coach Matt Resch, and the Blue Jays coached by head coach Paul Maddock. Winner of this game will go on to face La Crosse Central, the number 2 seed in the bracket, down in La Crosse on Friday. So with that being said, we are going to take a quick step aside. We'll hear from a few words from our public address announcer as well as the national anthem, and then we will be back with you for the starting lineups for both the Blue Jays of Menasha and the Comets of Waupaca. Crowd just hearing a little bit of from the big board here in Waupaca, and then we will get the starting lineups for both of these teams in just a second. And then after the game, I will be down on the floor with the winning coach as well as a player from the winning team for our Highlight House Player of the Game. Again, after a couple minutes after the end of the game, we'll be doing that. So now here are the starting lineups. We're going to start with the Blue Jays of Menasha. Number 0, C.K. White, senior. Senior number 1, J.C. McComey. Senior number 2, Josiah Hibbler. Senior number 15, Travion Lockridge. And a junior number 23, Mason Lukasavage. And again, Menasha coached by head coach Paul Maddock. I do apologize if I do get any of those pronunciations wrong. I try my best, but sometimes I do make a few mistakes on that. So now heading over towards the starting lineup for the home Comets. Junior number 2, Austin Adamczyk. Senior number 5, Lucas Soto. Sophomore number 10, Weston Laritzen. Senior number 21, Aaron Wolf. And senior number 24, Ethan Harms. And again, Comets coached by head coach Matt Resch. Just about ready to get started here in Waupaca. Doing the jumping, I know for the Comets is going to be Aaron Wolf. He's done it all year, the 6'4" senior. And for the Blue Jays will be number 15, Travion Lockridge, senior for Menasha. And we are off. Tip 1 by the Blue Jays, and right away, and with the dunk, comes in Josiah Hibbler. What a start. 2 seconds into the game, and we already get a dunk from the Blue Jays. Throwing it down with the right hand is Hibbler. And then a quick foul called on number 0, C.K. White, his first, team first. So what a start. What a way to quiet down the home crowd here for the Blue Jays. Here's Ethan Harms with the ball, being guarded by White. Harms gets it off to Adamczyk, who finds Soto in the corner, looks down for Laritzen. They find Wolf up top. Get it to Adamczyk. Here's Soto, and they'll reset. Actually, they're going to look for Wolf down low, trying to get position. Adamczyk now with it up top. Here's Laritzen. Gets it to Harms, looking to step into a 3. Good defense. They get it to Wolf. He'll try a little jumper in the corner, and he nails the shot. Does Aaron Wolf, tying the game at 2. And here comes McComey with the ball. Here's Lukasavage over to Hibbler. White will drive with the shot, and up, around, and in for C.K. White. Here's Adamczyk with the ball, and picked his pocket. Does Lockridge. He's going to go all the way, and he tries to throw it down. Wasn't able to throw it down, but still gets the bucket for Lockridge. Looks like this one could be a fast-paced game here in Waupaca. As soon as Menasha gets the ball, they're looking to drive. Here's Wolf down low, goes up with the right, and nails it. So Aaron Wolf with a quick 4 points for the Comets. 6-4 lead for the Blue Jays. Here's White on the left wing. Gets it to Hibbler. Hibbler looks to drive. He does, goes all the way. Doesn't hit the shot, but then foul called, I believe, on Lucas Soto. It is. That's going to send Josiah Hibbler to the line for 2. First foul for Soto, first team foul as well. First free throw up and good. Second attempt up and good as well for Hibbler, giving him 4 in the game. 4-point lead here for the Blue Jays. Adamczyk brings the ball up again, guarded by Lockridge. Big senior-heavy team here for the Blue Jays. And again, Adamczyk almost loses it, but then knocked out of bounds off of McComey, will stay with the Comets. So as I was saying, Menasha, 4 seniors starting and then 1 junior. A lot of experience on their roster. Adamczyk with the ball up top. They get it down low to Laritzen. He'll go up with the left, off the backboard, and good for Weston Laritzen, trimming the lead down to 2. Here's McComey. Lockridge now with it. Kicks it out to White. White looks to drive. Little pump fake. Jump shot, no good. Boarded by Adamczyk. He's going to look to push the pace. And he's going to go all the way up with the right. No good, but tip. Nope. Third attempt for Wolf. Missed the first, got his rebound, missed the second, got it again, and fouled on the third. So Aaron Wolf will go to the line for 2 to try to tie the game. Foul called on Lockridge, his first, team second. First free throw for Wolf, up and good. Second free throw attempt, around and in for Wolf, tying the game at 8. And here come the Blue Jays, a little pressure, and they throw it deep. They get it down to Lucas Savage. He kicks it out. Here's McComey. He'll go up with the left. No good. Boarded by Laritzen. But stolen by McComey. He comes from behind and steals it from Laritzen. And here's White with the ball. Here's Hibbler, leading scorer for Menasha. Goes all the way up with the left. Fouled, and he hits the shot. So Hibbler will go to the line to look to complete the 3-point play. That's going to be a foul on, I believe, Aaron Wolf. Yes, it is. His first, team second. Free throw attempt up and good for Hibbler. Coming in the game for the Blue Jays, number 13, Levi Miller. He'll come in for Lockridge. And looks like they're going to put on a full court press. Looks like just a regular man-to-man. I don't know if they're going to try to trap it all or not. Looks like they are going to try to trap. Here's Adamczyk. He gets around it. And they do break the press pretty easily. Laritzen drives all the way up with the right and scores. The lead back down to 1. Here's Hibbler. He'll look to drive. He does. He goes all the way up with the right. No good. Boarded by Wolf. And back come the Comets. They get out to Harms. Harms is going to look to drive. Steps back into a little jumper. No good. And here comes McComey with the ball. He goes all the way up with the left. No good. Boarded by Wolf. Soto with the ball. Again, fast-moving first 4 minutes of this game. Here's Adamczyk. He'll spin, go up. No good. Boarded by Miller. Here's Hibbler. He'll look to step into a 3. He does, and he nails the 3. Does Hibbler. First scorer already in double figures with 10 is Josiah Hibbler. Lead up to 4 now for the Blue Jays. Here's Soto with it, gets it to Harms. Harms will step into a 3, and off the front of the rim, but he'll get his own board. He's going to go up with the right. No good. Board now comes to McComey, and then he is fouled by Soto. That's going to be Soto's second foul. Team third. And coming out of the game is Soto. Coming in for him is Kanye Bessman. And And then coming out of the game for Menasha is Hibbler and Lukasavage. And we have Senyanje and trying to see who else came in for Menasha. Here's White, wow, going up and around and in with the left hand. What a move by CK White, giving him 4 points and the lead up to 6, biggest lead of the game so far. Almost stolen. Here is Bestman. He'll step into a 3. Comets desperately needed that one. And I guess they're counting it a 2. Foot must have been on the line. That should be a travel. And it is. The ball comes back to the Comets. Now coming in the game for White is Wilkie. And coming in the game for Makome is Cantu for the Blue Jays. Again, it looks like some pressure being put on by the Blue Jays here, full court. Comets just going to clear it out and let Adamczyk go to work. There's Lurtzen with it on the right wing. Gets it to Adamczyk. Comets looking for Wolf down low. Gets it out to Bestman. He looks to drive, goes up with the right, and he gets the layup. This Kanye Bestman. 4-2, lead down to 2 here in Waupaca. Driving all the way up with the right and fouled, and he hits it. And that was Jeremiah Cantu. So he'll try to complete the 3-point play. Coming into the game for the Comets is A.J. McDonald, who'll come in for Ethan Harms. Foul was called on Weston Luritzen, his first, team 4th for the Comets. Cantu's free throw up and good, completing the 3-point play. Lead up to 5 now. Wolf with the ball up top. He's going to try to drive and picked his pocket, but then stepped on the line, I believe. And that was Lockridge. Lockridge playing some great defense early in this game. Multiple steals already in the game. But that time just not able to keep his foot in bounds after the steal. You get it down low. Luritzen, nice inbounds play, but then they're going to get a foul called on Luritzen. That's going to be his second. Not what the Comets were looking for. Team 5th, Luritzen 2nd, and Harms will come into the game for Luritzen. Go Waupaca from Koinonia in downtown Waupaca. Koinonia means community. What does community mean to you? Treat yourself to a variety of local Waupaca vendors all under one roof at Koinonia in downtown Waupaca. Here is Wilkie with the ball. Being guarded by, and then stolen. Looks like lost his footing, and then stolen by Aaron Wolf. Here's Adamczyk. Gets it to Bestman. Gets it back to Adamczyk. He'll look to drive, and then stolen again. Here comes Miller. He'll get it, and the flush again by Lockridge. Throwing it down. Nice pass there by Miller. Bestman will look to step into a 3. No good. Boarded by McDonald. He gets it out to Harms. Harms will try a 3. No good. And then boarded by Wilkie. And he gets it down low to Lockridge. Blocked by Adamczyk. And now a timeout called for the Comets. 30-second timeout. We will step aside, do the same. We'll be right back here in 30 seconds on Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
And we are back here in Waupaca. About 10.5 minutes left to go in this first half. Blue Jays up 21-14 over the Comets. I don't think I have witnessed a faster-paced game so far in Waupaca than this one. This is going back and forth, back and forth. Blue Jays really looking to push the pace every time that they get the ball. We've seen 2 dunks already early in this game. I believe, one by Hibbler, and that was the first with 2 seconds gone by in the game after the tip, able to get a dunk by Hibbler. Second one just happened about a minute ago, and that was from Lockridge. Nice pass by Miller. And we have something going on here down on the court. I'm not 100% sure what the conversation is about between the refs and it looks like the Blue Jays side. I don't know if they're trying to get Hibbler back in the game. Might have to wait until the next whistle. Yeah, it looks like that was what the conversation was. Blue Jays trying to get Hibbler back in the game, but they are going to have to wait until the next whistle to do that. Here's Adamczyk with the ball. He gets it to Bestman. Picks up his dribble. Here's Harms now up top. Bestman back with it, being guarded by McComey. He looks to drive, and again, another steal. Here's White with the ball. He kicks it out to Wilkie. He'll walk into a 3, and he nails the 3, does Wilkie. Biggest lead of the game at 10 right now for Menasha. 24-14. Here's Wolf with it. Ball comes back to Adamczyk. Being guarded by Luka Savage. McDonald. He gets it to Harms. Harms will try a 3. No good. Boarded. Oh, and here comes Lockridge. Speeding all the way up with the right. No good. Gets his own board and puts it in, though. Again, Comets early on just don't look like they can compete with the pace that the Blue Jays are putting forth so far in this game. Every chance they get, they're pushing it up the floor, giving them multiple chances, too, on the offensive boards. Here's Harms with it. He gets it out. Adamczyk will step into a 3. Doesn't hit a lot of those. Bestman brings it down, kicks it out to Wolf. Here's Harms. No good. And back come the Blue Jays. Again, getting it down the floor. Here's Lockridge. Kicks it out. Here's McComey. Steps into a 3, and he nails it. His first points of the game, lead up to 15 with about 8.5 minutes left to go in this first half. Here's Bestman with the ball. He gets it to Harms. Back to Adamczyk. Good pressure defense here by the Blue Jays. Harms will try another 3, just not hitting. Those 3-pointers not falling for the Comets so far in this game. Here comes McComey. He'll bring the ball up the court. Kicks it out to Luka Savage. He'll try to drive on Wolf. Steps into a little jump shot and nails the shot. Does Luka Savage. Blue Jays can't miss. Here's Adamczyk. He'll look to drive. Kicks it out to Harms. Harms will reset things. Gets it over to Bestman. Bestman now will look to drive. Just not getting a lot of movement on this offense for the Comets. Wolf try the step back 3, and that's what the Comets needed. Big 3 there by Aaron Wolf. Lead down to 14 now for the Blue Jays. Here's Wilkie. And it's going to get a foul called on McDonald as Wilkie was driving. I don't think it's going to be a shooting foul. McDonald's first. Coming in for Harms is Laritzen. And coming in the game for Wilkie is Hibbler. Blue Jays able to make that big run in the last couple minutes without their leading scorer, Josiah Hibbler. Just shows you what they can do offensively. Here's McComey being guarded by Bestman. He'll go up with the left and around and good. Again, it just seems like everything the Blue Jays put up goes in. So Damchek now with the ball. And almost stolen by McComey. Soto is going to come back into the game with his 2 fouls. He'll come in for McDonald. Blue Jays are in the bonus now. 2 Comets have 6 team fouls, so next foul will put the Blue Jays to the line for a 1-and-1. Here's Bestman with it. Gets it out to Adamczyk. Back to Bestman. Here's Soto with it. Gets it out to Adamczyk. He'll try another 3. No good. Boarded by Laritzen. And a foul called. I believe it's going to be on Hibbler. Or maybe White. That's C.K. White. I believe that's his second foul, team 3rd. I think he's going to come out of the game. Levi Miller coming in for him. Soto gets it out to Bestman. Bestman being guarded by McComey. He'll look to drive. Damchek will now drive. Shoot the little runner, no good. Boarded by Lockridge. McComey will slow things down now for the Blue Jays. Miller back to McComey. He'll look to drive. Little step back jumper. And he hits it, does McComey. Lead up to 18 now for the Blue Jays. Bestman with it. Gets it out to Soto. Soto back to Adamczyk. He'll look to drive. He does. Knocked out of his hands, though, by Miller. Miller throws it down to Hibbler. Hibbler will look to drive. He does. Goes up with the left and good. And another timeout called by the Comets. This time a full. So we'll be back in 60 seconds here on Zaleski Sports.
Josh Sparks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows at last year's pricing. Call today.
As a local 4th-generation jeweler, Fletcher's Jewelers in Waupaca has the perfect variety of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, bracelets, and so much more. From the moment you step into the store, the service creates an experience you can't find anywhere else. In addition to beautiful new pieces, Fletcher's Jewelers also provides cleaning, repair, and restoration services to keep your existing jewelry as shiny as ever. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
My favorite part of being in the jewelry business is really the people. Building relationships with the people and becoming part of their family, being part of their traditions.
We're back here in Waupaca, 20-point lead for the Blue Jays with about 5.5 minutes left to go in this first half. Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. And leading all scorers in the game is Josiah Hibbler with 12. He's already at about his season average. And putting a little pressure on again is the Blue Jays. Comets get the ball back to Adamczyk, being guarded by Hibbler. Hibbler goes in for the steal, not able to get it this time. Here's Luritzen up top, gets it back to Adamczyk. Back to Luritzen. He'll look to drive, he goes up with the right, fouled, and no good, but it will send Luritzen to the line for 2. Foul called on number 23, Mason Lukasavage, his first, team 4th. Looks like coming back into the game for the Blue Jays will be Taden Wilkie. And I believe Shamir Senyanje coming in for Makome and Lukasavage. Chris Hollenbeck is your trusted American family insurance agency in the greater Waupaca area. Their team will closely work with you to build a dependable insurance package that will meet your needs and fit within your budget. That's Chris Hollenbeck in downtown Waupaca. So first free throw was good for Luritzen. He'll try his second. Second one good as well. Luritzen with 6 in the game. And again, Blue Jays come pushing the pace. Here comes, what a move by Lockridge. Looked like he was going to go up for another dunk, but he ends up just going up and around and under for the layup, giving him 8 in the game. Here's Bestman with it. Looks to drive, looks to step back, but good defense. Luritzen with it. And stolen by Senyanje. And then almost stolen again. Here's Miller for 3. No good, but put in by Hibbler on the offensive board, giving him 14. Comets get the ball to Aaron Wolf, and he gets it back to Adamczyk. Here's Luritzen with it. Back to Adamczyk. They get out to McDonald. He'll step into the 3. And McDonald, big 3 off the bench there for the Comets. His first points of the game. Here comes Lockridge. And then stolen. They do get it up to Aaron Wolf. And he'll go up and he slams it down. Does Aaron Wolf. We had 3 dunks already in this game. That's the first dunk of the year we've seen him, at least here at home. But then a big 3. Oh, and Miller hits the 3 and then shows it to the Waupaca student section. McDonald with it. He's going to go up with the right, blocked, but they're going to get a foul called. So McDonald will go to the line for 2. A lot going on there. Aaron Wolf down with the flush. And then coming back, Levi Miller steps into the 3. And this game has been a fun one. Not really if you're a Comet fan, as they are down by 20, but still a very fun, fast-paced game. So McDonald to the line for 2. That foul was called on Senyanje, his first, team 5th. First free throw, no good. Coming into the game is Lukasavage. And then we get a full timeout called by the Blue Jays. Again, we'll do the same. We'll be back in 60 seconds here on Zaleski Sports.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
And we are back here in Waupaca. 20-point lead for the Blue Jays. AJ McDonald to the line for a second free throw attempt. Great things are happening at the Tomorrow River School District. Join the Falcon family. Are you ready to fly with us? Just under 4 minutes left to go in this first half. We've already had 68 points scored in this game. McDonald's second free throw up and good. And then coming in the game for McDonald is Ethan Harms. Here's Wilkie with the ball. Comets, I think they're going to drop into some sort of a zone with some pressure. Here's Miller with it. He gets it. Oh, and then stolen. That was Lucas Savage, but not able to hold on to the ball. And here's a dam check with it. Comets sorely need to get something going here offensively as we head towards the end of this first half to try to get themselves back in the game. Bestman will step into a little jump shot, and he nails it. Exactly what the Comets were looking for. Bestman now with 6 points off the bench. Here's Miller. Wilkie with it. Gets to McComay. Or Hibbler. Here's Senyanje, steps into the three, and he nails one. And he also turns around and looks at the Comet student section. Lead back up to 20. Lurtzen with the ball, gets it to Wolf. Over to Bestman. He'll look to drive. He does. He goes up with the right, fouled, and he nails the shot. So Bestman will look to finish the three-point play. Bestman now up to 8 points. Foul called on number 22, Wilkie, his first, team sixth. Both teams now in bonus. Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last. Saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors, we guarantee quality you can trust. Free throw no good. Luritzen, though, with the offensive board. He gets it out to Bestman, and he'll get it over to Wolf. Wolf will step into a little step-back three, no good. Ball comes out to Luritzen. He'll get it to Wolf. He'll try the little runner, no good. Board now down to Miller, and he'll get it to Wilkie. 18-point game. Wilkie, no one guards him, left all alone, and Wilkie nails the three. Again, Blue Jays just cannot miss early in this game. Bestman with it. He'll go up with the right, no good, boarded by Wilkie. And he'll look to push the pace, gets it to Miller. Miller to Lucas Savage. He'll look to drive. I think he's going to call for travel. He does. Coming into the game for the Comets is Soto. He'll come in the game for Bestman. A little pressure again being put on by the Blue Jays. Adamczyk gets it over the timeline. Harms with the ball. He gets it to Soto. Looks like almost some sort of a zone, and then stolen, but I think he's going to knock it out of bounds, is Senyanje. Coming back into the game is McComay and Lockridge. Coming in for Wilkie and Lucas Savage. Minute and a half left to go in this first half. 21-point lead for the Blue Jays. Adamczyk with it. Gets it to Wolf. Almost throws it away, but Harm's able to grab it. Gets it back to Wolf. Wolf will look to drive, little spin. Gets his man up in the air. Nice move by Aaron Wolf. Giving him 13 in the game. Lead back down to 19. Here's Senyanje with it. Looks to drive on Soto. Kicks it out to Hibbler. He'll look to drive. He does. And foul called on Luritzen. Just what the Comets did not want to have happen. Luritzen one of their bigger bodies. That's his 3rd foul, team 7th. But Hibbler, it was a shooting foul, so he will go to the line for 2 free throws. And coming into the game after this first free throw will be A.J. McDonald and Kanye Bessman for the Comets. First attempt for Hibbler, up and good, giving him 15 in the game. For all your propane needs in Waupaca, Watoma, Princeton, Fremont, and surrounding areas, turn to L&L Propane. Specializing in propane, tanks, new installation, filling, repairs, moving tanks, and more. That's L&L Propane in Waupaca. Second free throw for Hibbler off the front of the rim, no good. Boarded by Adamczyk. Keeping the lead at 20. Harms with it, gets it back over to Adamczyk. He gets it to Bessman. To Harms. Back to Bessman, he'll step into a 3. And he hits it. Comets sorely needed that one. Lead down to 17. Sure, the Blue Jays will try to hold for the last shot here with about 15 seconds left to go in this first half. Here's Senyanje. Gets it back out to Hibbler. About 10 seconds left. He looks to drive. He does. Goes into Bessman. Comets looking for an offensive foul as it looked like he pushed off, but then a foul called on Bessman after Hibbler got the ball back. And he goes to the line for 2 free throws with 4 seconds left to go in this first half. His first attempt, no good off the front of the rim. So second attempt. Up and good for Hibbler, giving him 16. Here's Bessman. And then stolen by Hibbler. He'll shoot the full quarter and almost just a little short on that one. So we're going to take a couple-minute break. When we come back, I'll go over some of the stats of this first half here on Zaleski Sports.
It's hard to choose a new school. It's about academics, but also so much more. What does it mean to be a Falcon? Let me show you around. It means contributing to our communities and considering our role in making the world a better place. Asking good questions so we can understand the complexities of the world around us. Creating positive relationships across our differences so that we can hear others and be heard. Solving problems as a team with both creativity and resilience. Figuring out who we are and identifying the small decisions we make every day to become who we want to be. So what do you think? Are you ready to fly?
Watch the game change, yeah.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
In every department at Doll Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Doll Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Doll Auto, simple.
Stop in at Shindig in Waupaca for your #1 stop shop for everything sweet. Find endless candies, cakes, games, treats, crafts, shaved ice, cotton candy, popcorn, movies, and more. It's the perfect place for your next party or day out with the kids, and the wide variety means everyone is sure to find something their taste buds will enjoy. There's interactive gaming right on the floor to get the kids and parents alike jumping and laughing. Take a break and treat yourself at Shindig in downtown Waupaca on Fulton Street, or find them online at shindigitywaupaca.com.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
After a couple years of this, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That's where Midstate Technical College comes in. Got a passion for helping people? Maybe you like cars. Are you into science? Are you good with computers? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. Stop getting by and level up today.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca, servicing all throughout central Wisconsin.
It's hard to choose a new school. It's about academics, but also so much more. What does it mean to be a Falcon? Let me show you around. It means contributing to our communities and considering our role in making the world a better place. Asking good questions so we can understand the complexities of the world around us. Creating positive relationships across our differences so that we can hear others and be heard. Solving problems as a team with both creativity and resilience. Figuring out who we are and identifying the small decisions we make every day to become who we want to be. So what do you think? Are you ready to fly?
Watch the game change, yeah.
And we are back here in Waupaca. Just a couple minutes left until the start of the second half. 18-point lead for the Blue Jays over the Comets here in Waupaca. 86 points scored in that first half. I think doing the majority of the home games here in Waupaca, I don't think we've had anywhere close to that number so far in the first half of any of these games. So very high scoring game. Menasha being led by their leading scorer, Josiah Hibbler, with 16 points. Then J.C. McComay with 7. Or I'm sorry, actually, Travion Lockridge with 8. J.C. McComay with 7. Wilkie with 6. White with 4. Sianje with 3, Miller with 3, Cantu with 3, and Lucas Savage with 2. For the Comets, Aaron Wolf with 13, Kanye Bestman with 11, Weston Luritzen with 6, and AJ McDonald with 4. Hard to keep up with that fast-paced scoring by the Blue Jays when the Comets only had 4 players who scored in that first half. Blue Jays ended up with 9 players scoring in that first half. So yeah, we're going to take just about another minute break. A couple words from our sponsors. We'll be back right before the start of the second half here on Zaleski Sports.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
As a local 4th-generation jeweler, Fletcher's Jewelers in Waupaca has the perfect variety of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, bracelets, and so much more. From the moment you step into the store, the service creates an experience you can't find anywhere else. In addition to beautiful new pieces, Fletcher's Jewelers also provides cleaning, repair, and restoration services to keep your existing jewelry as shiny as ever. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
My favorite part of being in the jewelry business is really the people. Building relationships with the people and becoming part of their family, being part of their traditions.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
And we are back. Just about 20 seconds left to go until the start of the second half here in Waupaca. As I mentioned at the start of the broadcast, winner of this game will go on to play La Crosse Central on Friday. La Crosse Central, the number 2 seed in the bracket. Trying to look up some of the info on La Crosse Central. They did finish the season 14-9. So Comets will start with the ball. Again, pressure being put on by Lockridge. Here's a Damchek with the ball. Gets to Bestman did start he normally comes off the bench. He did start the second half for the Comets. Here's Harms with it, gets it out to Wolf. Wolf to Luritzen, over to a Damchek. Damchek to Luritzen. He'll look to drive. Gets it back out to a Damchek. Here's Bestman. He'll go up with the right. Nice move by Bestman, giving him 13 in the game. Lead to 16. Comets are going to need a lot of that to get back into this game. Here's Lockridge. He'll go up with the left. No good. And then knocked out of his hands by Luritzen, and here comes the Comets. Luritzen down to Wolf. He gets it out to Bestman. He'll step foot on the line, so that would have been a 2. No good. Here comes Lockridge with the ball. He gets it up to Hibbler. Deep 3 there from Lucas Savage. No good. Boarded by a Damchek. He'll come up being guarded by Hibbler. Lauritsen will look to drive. He'll go up with the right. Blocked, it looks like, from behind by Luka Savage. Here's White with the ball. He's going to go up. He feeds it to Hibbler, and he'll go up for the easy layup for Hibbler. Lauritsen looked like he had an easy layup, and then it ends up transferring into a easy 2 points on the other side to the Blue Jays. Harms picked up the ball, and then stolen. Here's Hibbler. He'll go up with the left, giving him 20. Leading all scorers here in this game. Comets came out looking like they had something to show in the second half, but then right come back the Blue Jays. Here's Wolf down low. Uses that 6'4" frame. Goes up with the little jumper. Little hook shot almost. Aaron Wolf now with 15. Here's Luka Savage in the corner. He'll go up. No good. Boarded by a Damchek. He'll look to push the pace. Ooh, I think we're going to get an offensive foul. No, we're going to get a blocking foul. Blocking call on that one. Hard to see if McCormick had his feet set. The Damchek goes right into him. I think it's going to be a on the floor. That's McCormick's first, team first to the second half. Coming into the game for Harms is McDonald. And Lauritsen gets the ball, but then is ran into by White. And that's going to be his third. Team second early in this second half. So it looked like a broken play leads to a foul call on the Blue Jays. Damchek drives, kicks it to Bestman. Then knocked out of bounds. Oh, no. It was initially going to be called. It is, yes. So one of the refs thought maybe he saw something else, but the one on the baseline did uphold his call. So ball off of Bestman's leg, and back come the Blue Jays. McCormick being guarded by Bestman. Here's White being guarded by McDonald. He'll go all the way up with the left. Here's Lauritsen with the ball. Comets trying to get Wolf the ball. Here's Bestman. He'll step into a three. Off the front of the rim, the backboard, and good for Bestman. Giving him now 16 to lead all Comet scores. Lead back down to 17 here in Waupaca. Comey will look to drive, kicks it out. Here's Luka Savage for three, no good. Boarded by a Damchek. Damchek will look to drive, he does. Little runner, no good. Puts it, tries the tip in, no good, but he was fouled on the attempt. So that'll send a Damchek to the line for two. Foul called on, I believe that's on Hibbler. His first, team third of the second half. Damchek's first attempt. Up and good. Actually, it's a Damchek's first point of the game. Damchek, the second leading scorer for the Comets, so that is very surprising. Just like these players bring their best to the court, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding windows and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted, local, affordable service. Damchek's second free throw, no good off the front of the rim. Boarded by Lockridge. And here comes McComey with the ball. Gets it to White. White looks to drive. And I think that one's going to be offensive. Oh, no, they're calling it a foul on Bestman, but on the floor. He waved off the shot, so I assumed it was going to be offensive, but nope. That's Bestman's second, team first. Soto will come into the game for McDonald. And McComay will step in to the three, and he nails it, giving him 10 in the game. Lead back up now to 19 for the Blue Jays. And a stolen, but then off of Lockridge. Lockridge has done that all game. Steals, has a dunk. This time off of his leg, and then he will come out of the game. Sinyanje will come in for him. Soto gets it to Harms. Harms looking for Wolf. Here's Bestman with it. Wolf back out to Bestman. Bestman gets it to a dam check. And he left his feet, but here's Bestman does get it back. And I guess no one touched the ball besides for the Comet players, so it isn't over and back. Turnover, ball comes back to the Blue Jays. .13 minutes left to go in this game. Blue Jays up 61-42 over the Comets. Sinyanje with the ball. Gets it to Hibbler. Little Euro step, puts it up and in for Hibbler with 22 in the game. Almost doubling his season average. Here's Bestman. He'll drive all the way up with the left. Nice looking shot, but not able to finish. Here comes Hibbler with the ball. He kicks it out. Here's McComay. He'll step into a deep three. Back of the rim, no good. And then off of Hibbler. So ball will come back to the Comets. Coming in for Menasha is Cantu. He'll come in for Hibbler. And White also coming out again. Actually, multiple changes. I'm not even going to try to get all of those. But coming in for the Comets is Laritzen. Wilkie also in the game for Menasha. Cantu and Miller as well. Here's Harms with the ball, being guarded by Cantu, and he gets fouled. That is Cantu with the foul. His first, team fourth. Here's Lurtzen. He'll get it. Go up with the right and good. Lurtzen now with 8. Here's Sinyanje with the ball, being guarded by Soto. Sinyanje again. He'll go up with the left and nails the runner. Here's Lurtzen with the ball, being guarded by Miller. Lurtzen kicks it out to Aaron Wolf in the corner. No good. Comets really needed that one. Here comes Wilkie. He gets it out. Sinyanje in the corner for 3. No good. Boarded by Lockridge. Throws it, though, into the hands of Aaron Wolf. And then a foul called on Wilkie, grabbing the arm of Aaron Wolf. That's going to be Wilkie's second, team 5th. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. About 11 and a half minutes left to go in this game. 21-point lead for the Blue Jays. Damchek gets it to Soto. Soto will look to drive and then throws it into the hands of Sinyanje. Soto looks to come up hobbling on that one as well. Back come the Blue Jays. Almost stolen there by Soto. Here's Miller. And little jump shot from the elbow. Nails it. Here's a dam check being guarded by Sinyanje. Little bump by Miller. I think they're going to get the foul called. And they do. That's 6th team foul. Miller's 2nd. Big line change for Menasha. 4 new players coming in. Back, it looks like, to their original starting lineup. And then coming in for the Comets, McDonald and Bessman. Ball thrown up. Here's McDonald with it and knocked off of a Blue Jays player. So the ball will come back to the Comets. Here's Bessman with it. Set out to a dam check over to Laritzen. Here's Wolf down low. He goes up and puts it in for Aaron Wolf. And then a quick timeout called by Coach Resch for the Comets. We will do the same. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on Zaleski Sports.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
We're back here in Waupaca. Again, 21-point lead. Blue Jays over the Comets, 67-46. Leading all scorers is Josiah Hibbler with 22 for the Blue Jays. Comets putting a little bit of pressure on. Got to do something with about 10 minutes left to try to come back. With the way the Blue Jays are shooting the ball, if they continue to do that, I don't think there's any coming back in this one. They have to be shooting well over 50% from the floor. Even from the three-point line, probably over 50%. Here's White in the corner. He misses it, fouled, and looks like he is coming up hobbled. I wonder if Soto came down or if he came down on Soto's foot. So White will go to the line. I believe it's going to be, no, they're going to, they're calling it after the shot. And it was actually Bessman with the foul. His 3rd, team 2nd. Yeah, they are saying that it is after the shot. And it is on Soto. Soto then will come out of the game, and back in is Ethan Harms. Menasha crowd not very happy with that one, that was not called a shooting foul. I thought it was too initially, but it must have been after he landed, then the foul occurred. Here's Lockridge with it. He'll go up. Off the backboard, no good. Gets his own board up with the right, and then able to finish is Travion Lockridge. Lead up to 23, and then a quick foul on Lockridge. A dam check will go to the line now for a 1-and-1. So the Comets are in the bonus, and they will be for the last 10 minutes of this game. No matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered at the best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird, farm, snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need, all at the lowest prices. So again, a dam check to the line for a 1-and-1. First attempt up and good. And second free throw, air ball. So an automatic ball back to the Blue Jays. Ball knocked out of bounds by Bessman. So we'll stay with the Blue Jays. And then a timeout called by Coach Maddock from Menasha. We're going to keep it here. It is a 60-second timeout, but that's all right. We'll keep it here. We've heard a lot from our sponsors so far here in Waupaca. So again, looking at the stat line, Josiah Hibbler from Menasha leading all scorers with 22. And then for Menasha, then we're looking at Lockridge with 10, McComay with 10, White with 6, Wilkie with 6, Miller with 5, Senyanje with 5, Cantu with 3, and Lucas Savage with 2. Looking towards the Comets, we have Aaron Wolf with 17, Kanye Bessman with 16, Weston Luritzen with 8, AJ McDonald with 4, and Austin Adamczyk with 2. As I mentioned a couple different times on the broadcast, winner of this game will go on to face La Crosse Central down at their home court on Friday. Just took a quick peek at La Crosse. They were 14-11, I believe, during the regular season. Very, very deep team. Their leading scorer was averaging 12 a game, but they had 5, I believe, that were averaging in over 10, and a couple at 8 or 7. So they are a very, very deep roster. So it'll be an interesting matchup from whoever wins this game. Lockridge with the pass deep down to Lucas Savage, who then is fouled. And that'll be the foul called on, I believe, Ethan Harms. It is his first, team third. That was Hibbler before the shot. So Ethan Harms in the last 5 seconds has 2 fouls. Team fourth. They throw the ball, looking like they were going to try maybe an alley-oop to Lockridge. He already has that one flush here in this game. Here's Lucas Savage with the drive. He'll shoot the little turnaround jumper, little fadeaway, no good, boarded by Adamczyk. Here he comes. Here's Harms now with the ball. And stolen by Lucas Savage. And he'll go up with the left, blocked by Luritzen, but then Wilkie getting the offensive board, and he'll put it in for 2. Here's Adamczyk with the ball. He'll get it out to Bessman. Harms just has not had that shooting stroke here in this game. Here comes Hibbler. He'll go all the way with the right. I was going to say, they end up calling the offensive foul. I think Hibbler went up and either hooked Luritzen or pushed off with his left arm. And they do end up calling Hibbler with the offensive foul. That's his second, team 8th. Because it's an offensive foul, that there is no free throws on that one. Coach Maddock looking for an explanation. Not liking the explanation that he is being given, as I would assume most coaches probably wouldn't. Adamczyk now with the ball. 8.5 minutes left to go in this game. 71-47, Blue Jays over the Comets. Here's Harms with it now. Wolf will try to step into a 3 off the front of the rim, no good, boarded by White. He'll bring the ball up for the Blue Jays. He gets it to Wilkie, who gets it over to Miller. He'll look to drive. He goes up with the left, no good, but gets his own board and puts it in. Does Levi Miller. Lead now up to 25 here in Waupaca. Harms with the ball. Wolf will try another three, this time well short, but getting the offensive board is Harms. And then out of bounds. Actually, we're going to get a... Okay, yeah, out of bounds. Off of, I believe, Ethan Harms. So ball will come back to the Blue Jays. Coming back in for Harms is Lucas Soto. Here's Wilkie with the ball. Comets now going to put some pressure on. Almost stolen by Soto. Here's White with it. And Comets going to be trapping any chance they get. They got to do something here. And they're going to travel called on Lockridge. So 7.5 minutes left. 26-point game. Here's Alerts, and he gets it over to Adamczyk. Adamczyk loses the ball, and then a foul called on Soto. White goes up after the whistle. Looked like he was going to try to dunk it. So Soto's fourth. Team fifth. White with the ball being guarded by Bestman, trying to put some pressure on, see if they can force some turnovers. White gets it over to Wilkie. He'll step into a deep three off the front of the rim, no good. Boarded though by Lockridge. He'll get it back out. White now with it, and he'll reset things. Blue Jays fine just trying to waste some time off the clock with this big lead. Wilkie looks to drive. Nice pass down to White, and he hits the layup. Here's Soto with the ball. Get it down low. Here's Wolf. He'll go up. Little jumper, no good. And then ball knocked out of bounds off of the Comets. Ball will come back to the Blue Jays. Immerse yourself in a store filled with candies, treats, and toys right here at Shindig in downtown Waupaca. Kids and parents alike are bound to love this unique local gem. Visit Shindig on Fulton Street in downtown Waupaca. Here's White with the ball. He gets to Lockridge. Lockridge will drive. He'll go up. And looked like he was going to try to throw that one down, but just not able to get enough on it, but still hits the 2 points. Bestman now with the ball. Comets got to get something going fast. Bestman tries to go up. Foul called on Wilkie, so Bestman will go to the line for 2 free throws. 30 points with 6 minutes left. I don't know, crazier things than have happened, but I don't think we're going to see that here in Waupaca tonight. Bestman first free throw up and good. Coming back in the game for the Blue Jays is Hibbler. He'll come in for White, who was a little hobbled after that last three-point attempt of his. So I would doubt we'll see him back in for the rest of the game, especially if this lead stays about the way that it is. Second free throw, no good for Bestman. Here comes Wilkie. He throws the ball out to Hibbler, knocked out of bounds off of Bestman, so he'll stay with the Blue Jays. Almost stolen. Bestman able to get a hand on it. Wilkie has the ball, and then a quick timeout called by Coach Maddock from the Blue Jays. 30 seconds, we'll do the same. We'll be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
Stop in at Shindig in Waupaca for your #1 stop shop for everything sweet. Find endless candies, cakes, games, treats, crafts, shaved ice, cotton candy, popcorn, movies, and more. It's the perfect place for your next party or day out with the kids, and the wide variety means everyone is sure to find something their taste buds will enjoy. There's interactive gaming right on the floor to get the kids and parents alike jumping and laughing. Take a break and treat yourself at Shindig in downtown Waupaca on Fulton Street, or find them online at shindigitywaupaca.com.
And we're back here in Waupaca. Again, 29-point lead for the Blue Jays over the Comets. Menasha coming into an opposing gym with the lower seed and doing what they've done to Waupaca is very impressive. I don't know who would have saw this coming just from looking at the records and looking at the seeds and looking at all of that into this game. Luritzen looks for Wolf, knocked out of bounds off of Aaron Wolf. So the ball will go back to the Blue Jays. Comets hoping for a deflection, but it looks like they're not getting one. Hibbler with the ball for the Blue Jays. I would be surprised if we didn't see somebody other than Hibbler at the as the highlight house player of the game at the conclusion of this contest. Foul called on Lucas Soto. That's going to be his 5th. You always hate to see it. He's going to get a standing ovation here in Waupaca. Lucas Soto, the senior, looks like it'll end up being his last game of his high school career. That's the thing you hate about these games. You know, the season always has to end, no matter who it is, for any senior. But you just hate to see it happen. Here's Miller now with the ball. Wilkie will drive, he'll go up, and he finishes at the rim, putting him in double figures with 10. Menasha with 3 players in double figures. Hibbler, Lockridge, actually 4. Hibbler, Lockridge, McComay, and Wilkie. And we get a foul called, I believe, on Sinyanje. It is. That'll send, and looks like the Comets are in the double bonus. That's his second team 10th. So Aaron Wolf will go to the line for 2 free throws. First attempt up and good. Wolf now with 18. Second attempt, up and good. Wilkie knocked off of a Comet player, right back into his hands though. Hibbler gets up for the ball. He gets it out to Wilkie. He'll step into a deep 3, no good. Boarded by Bessman. And then pressure immediately, and Bessman throws it. I wonder if they're gonna get a foul called on Wilkie, or maybe just out of bounds. They do get a foul called on Wilkie. So that'll send Wolf to the line for another pair of free throws. First attempt up and good for Wolf, giving him 20 in the game. 3 new players coming in for the Blue Jays, and they're back to their original starting lineup as White, McComay, and Lucas Savage back in the game. Second free throw attempt up and good for Wolf. Here's McComay with the ball. He gets it to White. White back to McComay. Comets putting a lot of good pressure on, force another steal. Here comes Wolf, he gets it to Bessman. He'll go up with the right. No good though. Boarded by, I believe that's Hibbler, it is. He gets it out to McComay. He goes down low to Hibbler. Nice pass. I don't know how he's able to get that through to Lockridge, but he does. Lockridge now with 14 in the game. Here's Harms with it. A damn check now. Just over 4 minutes left. Harms will step into a three. Boarded, though, by Wolf. He'll put it up. No good. Boarded by Bessman. And I think that one's going to be a travel. And it is for Bessman. So ball will come back to the Blue Jays. McComay looking to draw a foul from Aaron Wolf, not getting one. Here's White with it. McComay back, he'll get it to Lockridge. He goes around, gets to Hibbler. Hibbler looks to drive. And a blocking foul called on, I believe, Ethan Harms. And it'll end up being a 1-and-1, as that does put them in the bonus. That's Harms' third, team seventh. McDonald into the game for Luritzen. So Hibbler again to the line for a 1-and-1. First attempt, no good. Boarded by Luritzen. And then immediately pressure put on by the Blue Jays. Here's Harms with the ball. He gets it to Wolf. Wolf will step into a deep three. No good. Here's White with the ball. He goes up top for Lockridge. Not able to finish, though. Lucas Savage grabs the ball. Hibbler now with it. White up top, finds Hibbler. Hibbler looking for... What an unbelievable play from Lockridge. Looked like he was going up for the alley-oop. Not able to get that, but goes around and under and finishes with the left hand. Won't see many more athletic plays than that. Foul called on Hibbler. That'll send a damn check to the line for 2 free throws, as they are in the double bonus. Currently a 31-point game. Blue Jays over the Comets. First attempt, no good. And coming in the game for Hibbler is Senyanje. I think that's going to end Hibbler's night. What a night it was. 22 points for the senior from the Blue Jays. Second attempt for a damn check. Up this time and good. And then coming in the game, and looks like Comets are going to send some of their seniors to the bench as Bennett Hosel comes in the game for Waupaca. Hosel, a junior. Here's White with the ball. Three minutes left to go in this game. McComay with it. And he'll just step out. Again, try to waste a little bit more time. Here's Lockridge with it, and he goes up and he slams it down, does Lockridge, and I think they're going to get a tee. I don't know if he was hanging on the rim. The Blue Jays fans not liking the call, but I'm assuming that's what it was for. So Aaron Wolf will go to the line. He will get 2 free throws. Blue Jays fans very upset on that call. Wolf hits the first one. I didn't really see if that is what it was, what the call was for the tee. But Wolf hits both free throws, and then the Comets, I believe, will get the ball too. So lead back to 30 points. McDonald gets it to Harms. Wolf now with the ball. He'll step into a deep three, no good, off the back of the rim. A little bit too high on the alley-oop attempt on that one to Lockridge. Harms will step in to a three, way short on that one. Harms just has not been able to get anything going in today's game. Here's White with it. He'll get fouled and he'll make the bucket, so he'll go to the line to try to go for the and one, and that puts White into double figures with 10. Lead back up to 32. And now coming into the game is Eric Harms, and he'll come in for his brother, Ethan. And that's going to do it for Ethan in his high school career. Aaron Wolf comes out to center court to give him a hug. They've played together in football, basketball, and get a standing ovation even from, it looks like, I believe, the Menasha crowd. It could be for something else too, but they were also standing, and I think Lockridge is going to come and sit as well for the Blue Jays, as well as Lucas Savage. So White now from the Blue Jays, the one shooting the free throws, or free throw, is the only starting player from Menasha left in the game. And his free throw is up and good, giving him 11. Lead up to 33 with just over 2 minutes left to go in this game. Bestman will go up with the layup, and he hits it. And then a timeout. It's just going to be whatever they call those, just a substitution timeout. So McDonald will come out of the game as well. Senior for the Comets. Hugs all around and standing ovation from this Comet crowd. Again, something you just hate to see. These seniors in their last high school game of their career. Only senior left in now is Aaron Wolf. And I would guess, it looks like at our next whistle, he will also be coming out of the game. Maybe not. Maybe not. Bestman coming out. So, again, only starter in for the Comets is Aaron Wolf. Little stoppage of play here. Miller will step into a three. No good, boarded by Wilkie. And he'll go up with the right and finish. I know Coach Resch not very happy with the Blue Jays sideline with a 33-point lead and putting pressure as he's talking to the other bench. Can't blame them. 33-point lead, and they're putting a press on. It is surprising. Something you don't normally see at the high school level. So a foul was called, I believe, on White. I'm thinking. Yes. So that'll send, I believe that's Max Olson to the line for 2 free throws. First attempt for Olson, up and good. And now Aaron Wolf comes out of the game. Again, gets a big standing ovation. Senior 1,000-point scorer for the Comets, set the all-time, or their all-time record in three-pointers made this season. What a great career for senior Aaron Wolf. Olson with the second attempt, up and good. So lead down to 31. Here's Wilkie with the ball. He gets it up to some, and here's Miller, and he'll go up with the left. Here's Eric Harms. He gets up. Solberg with the layup. And then we're going to do another substitution timeout, this time for the Blue Jays. Into the game, some younger players for them. LaMarcus Hill and Carter Johnson. And then number 12 as well, Javion Campanella. And right now in the game for the Comets, Bennett Hosell, Eric Harms, Max Olson, Carter Solberg, and Dylan Johnson. Just under a minute left to go in this game, 31-point lead for the Blue Jays. That was Campanella with the three, no good, out of bounds off of Linknovsky. Stay with the Comets. Harms with the ball. And thrown out of bounds, ball will come back to the Blue Jays. Again, after the game, we will be speaking with head coach Paul Maddock of the Menasha Blue Jays, along with a player of his choosing. I'm going to guess it's going to be Josiah Hibbler for our Highlight House player of the game. And that'll be for our Waupaca Foundry postgame show for a job that will ignite your career. Apply today at jobs@waupacafoundry.com. That's jobs@waupacafoundry.com. It's just about 17 seconds left to go in this game. And that's going to do it here in Waupaca, as Eric Harms will just run out the clock. So we're going to take a couple-minute break. When we come back, again, I'll be down with head coach Paul Maddock of the Menasha Blue Jays. And Comets not shaking hands. Well, I thought that maybe they were not shaking hands, but so they are going to shake hands, and we'll be back just in a couple minutes here on Zaleski Sports.
The mission at Waupaca Foundry is to provide all of the world with our great quality castings.
I think it'd be kind of hard to find this sort of environment working anywhere else. It's a little bit different than your typical factory setting.
People think that we just pour, we pour a few castings, but like here at Plant 1, we're pouring, 3,000 different parts.
There's a lot to learn, and it's fascinating. When I started and I said that to myself, well, if I don't give it a shot and I don't try out the job, I won't know if I actually like it.
I stay because of my team leader and my foreman and the guys I work with over there. They make it fun and easy and interesting. They're willing to help, they're willing to teach, They give you the time to learn.
As long as you show up, you do what you're supposed to, you ask questions, and you put your best foot forward, you literally can keep moving up.
One of the things that has kept me tied to the company is how do you feel? When you go every day to a place, you belong to a team, you have opportunity for growth, that's the right place to be.
I take pride in everything I do. And if you take pride in what you do, you're always going to do your best at it.
Waupaca has opened up a lot of opportunities for me. They sent me to school. I have an associate's degree now. I take pride in that because I've always wanted to have a college degree, and now I have it, and Waupaca supplied that to me.
I feel like we are an elite team that keeps this place running in Melton Iron, and I like to feel part of something bigger.
I enjoy working with everybody. I love being up here in Wisconsin.
It's like a brotherhood. Everyone knows everyone. Everyone's looking out for everyone.
The people that make up Waupaca Foundry are just really genuine, hard-working people.
I take pride in everything I do. And if you take pride in what you do, you're always going to do your best at it.
We build a good sense of camaraderie with our teams, so it just allows for a more well-rounded and healthy work environment.
It's not just a job, it's a career.
What our differentiator is, Waupaca is a company, first it has a welcoming culture. So no matter what your background is, if you are coming, willing to do your job and contribute to the company growth and also growth yourself, you will find the right place.
We make products that help people. I don't ever want to have to worry that you get in your vehicle and you go home and something breaks or fails because we didn't do something right on our process. It all matters.
Waupaca Foundry, it's one of the largest iron foundries in the world, and it's right here in Waupaca, and I love that.
All right, Dan Nelson from Zaleski Sports with head coach Paul Maddock from the Blue Jays. Coach, as the underdog coming into this game, coming into a hostile environment and getting a huge win, what was your message to the team coming in knowing that you were underdogs?
Well, we've been proven game by game throughout the whole season. We really focused on just doing what we do. We try to take away, they have some very, very great players here. We really just try to take away their key two players, and I thought we did a great job of that tonight.
And then now you're looking towards a game on Friday against the number 2 seed in La Crosse Central. You know, what is going to be your practice plans knowing you got another tough game coming up on Friday?
Well, honestly, we haven't looked at them much. We were way too concerned about trying to take care of this good Waupaca team. We'll take a hard look tonight at them. We will practice tomorrow and a little bit on Thursday, just a walk through, and then probably Friday morning briefly, and then we'll head over.
And then one last question. Heading into the game, you guys really looked to push the pace tonight. Was that the plan always coming into this game, that you were going to be planning on doing that?
Yeah, part of our focus all year is to try to take the guards of the other team out and really put some pressure on them. We have really strong ball defenders, and when we keep our hands off, we're awesome defenders.
Congratulations, Coach. Good luck on Friday.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Now I'm here with Highlight House Player of the Game, Josiah Hibbler. Josiah, 22 big points from a senior in tonight's game. What was your message to the team coming in, knowing you guys were maybe a lower seed?
You know, it doesn't matter where we sit at in the rankings of the playoffs. You know, it's just consistency throughout the whole entire everything, practice, all that, showing up consistently and putting in the work every day.
And then just talk a little bit about offensively. You guys putting up over 90 points in tonight's game, flying around, couple dunks. How fun was it in tonight's game?
It was definitely a lot of fun out here with my teammates and the younger guys, showing the younger guys what it's going to be like when we leave, and it's their turn to step up and, you know, take over.
All right, so congratulations, Josiah. We're going to do one last thing. I'm going to hand you the mic. I'm going to step aside. I'm going to count down from 3. When I get down, I want you to look up at the camera, say, I'm Josiah Hibbler, and I'm in the house. 3,
2, 1. I'm Josiah Hibbler, and I'm in the house.
Congratulations, Josiah. So again, a huge win here for the Menasha Blue Jays, coming into a hostile environment in Waupaca, putting up a huge number, winning by over 30 in tonight's game. We will see them on Friday against La Crosse Central, against the 2 seed here in their bracket. That's going to do it from Dan Nelson and Gus Olson from Zaleski Sports. We'll see you next time here on Zaleski Sports.